I'm Mark, owner of Square Pie Guys, and for the last recipe ever in the OG Gozney kitchen, we're doing an ode to Dom DeFara, but done Detroit style, a beautiful square margherita pizza. First step, let's make the red sauce. Very easy, 2 ingredients, little technique, that's about it. Dried oregano, little kosher salt, about 3.5 pinches of salt. Maybe more, we'll taste it after. I like my sauce pretty herbaceous. And these are whole peeled San Marzano tomatoes. I recommend using this or a Bianco di Napoli, something like that. A really nice tomato if you can find it. Definitely is gonna improve the quality of your pizza. So this is like a restaurant size 10 can. I think in your supermarket, you're probably gonna find a 28 ounce can. So 1 can of 28 ounce, a small one, probably makes about 4 or 5 Detroit style pizzas. If you have something like this, you can blitz it up, freeze it. It's great to come back, use it later, put it in your freezer, but I don't think you're gonna find this in the stores. So when we go to blend this, we don't wanna over blend it. We just wanna break up these big tomato bits. In this can, you have like really beautiful whole peeled tomatoes. We wanna keep this nice and red. We don't wanna aerate it too much. So we're just gonna try to feel with the stick blender and just kind of squash them down as we're blending. So we're just chopping up the tomatoes. I like to push like all the way to the bottom of the can, and then you can sort of feel it trapped under there, then you blend it. A little sadistic. Murdering these whole peeled tomatoes, lending them to their death. All for my pizza enjoyment. Kind of just feeling around for a couple more. You want to keep it pretty chunky. That's the consistency I like. You could also hand crush these. It's just a little cleaner and simpler doing it this way. I think that's about it. I'm not seeing any huge pieces. Looks nice and pulpy. Let's give it a quick taste. That's good. Hard to beat, a really beautiful tomato. Super simple sauce. It's just raw canned tomato sauce with beautiful tomatoes. We've made our red sauce, simple, classic, San Marzano's, beautiful tomato, great product. You really can't beat it. We're gonna put our Detroit style par-baked pizza dough into our pan. If you wanna learn how to make this recipe, go to Gozney.com. So we're gonna place it in the Detroit style pan. We're just gonna go with cheddar, red sauce, and mozzarella. First, with our tomato sauce. Want to spread this out to the edges, but just leave a little space so we can build our cheese wall. We're going to establish the cheese crust here. That's what we left this space here for. It's just putting the nice cheddar down. This is a nice British cheddar, which is from jolly old England. I've learned today that there's a town called Cheddar where this comes from. And now you know too. The more you know. Okay.
Cheddar Gorge.
We actually kind of have a cheddar gorge here. It's amazing. Look at that. So we're gonna take our mozzarella. We wanna build it from the outside in. So we wanna cover the cheddar with some mozzarella to kind of get that nice like interplay between the 2 cheeses. And we don't wanna over cheese this pizza. This one we want the sauce to really shine through. So that's it, y'all. There it is. It's gonna go in the oven. When it comes out, we're gonna finish it with some beautiful basil and grana padano. Now that we've built it, we're gonna throw it in the oven. I've got the dough at around 420 something degrees and on low flame. Gonna watch this one cook, probably come back 4 or 5 minutes. You want nice, even browning, and then we're gonna finish it. All right, we're gonna crank the heat up on high. Just gonna get that last bit of color on here. This pizza is looking gorgeous. This one looks amazing. There we go. What a beaut. Awesome. Time to garnish it. Gonna hit it with the grana padano, beautiful cheese, aged cheese from Italy. And so before when we were building the pizza, we left a lot of space for sauce. And that's because this cheese is kind of soaked that up, kind of filling those gaps a bit. And just like Dom DeFara used to do, we're gonna cut the basil with a scissor right over the pie. All right, so this is an ode to Dom DeFara, who is over on Avenue J, deep in Brooklyn. He's a legend of the pizza game. One of the things he was really known for was cutting the basil up with a scissor, which we did here. His round pizzas were legendary, and the square was my personal favorite. So this is how I like to make my Margherita square as an ode to Dom. Look at that. Beautiful crumb, Great cheese pull. A great wall of cheese. All right, Rich. Yeah. Get in here. Thank you guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, man.
Super cool. Cheers. Cheers, buddy.
Look at that. It looks amazing.
That's nice.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. So simple, so classic.
Everyone in.
Everyone in.
I'll film the wide shot. This is gonna be like cameraception. Alright, cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I really do want Glenn in here. Glenn, can you come in here?
Yeah.
The entire team. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Well done, Mark.
Thank you.
Cheers, Glenn.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Erica.
3, 2, 1.